Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing some more milling. We have Alan here today with us, and he brought his Wood-Mizer sawmill. We have some big logs that we want to get milled. The weather has been all over the place this morning. It was supposed to be clear and rain showers happened, so we're just figuring it out as we go. But we just got the sawmill set up, and we're going to try to roll one of these logs on and get started. Out if it's going to lift it. Was it struggling at all, or did it handle it no problem? So we got this big poplar loaded up, and this is one that we recovered from our neighbor's property, fell in the tornado. We got one side cut off of it already. And you guys might be wondering why we're using Alan's sawmill and not doing this on our own. Right now we don't have the equipment to be moving all these logs over to our mill, but also Alan's mill can handle stuff that's much bigger than ours, up to 36 inches, ours is 30. And the main thing we're trying to get out today is siding for the house. So this is poplar. We're going to do our poplar board and batten siding. I'm talking about.
Well, this one definitely broke.
Wow. Is that just a fatigue thing?
Yeah.
Have you had them break before?
All the time.
Oh, you do? Okay. So we just haven't had that experience yet.
I get about 12 hours of life out of a blade.
Okay.
So what I try to do is change them every 3 hours or so, and then get them resharpened. So I get about 3 resharps out of it before it breaks on me.
Got it.
Does it usually break at the weld or just anywhere?
Generally,
It's a gullet,
other than the weld.
We have
Okay.
a gullet fracture is, right?
Typically, if it breaks at the weld, I consider that a defective blade.
Yeah, because the weld should be stronger than the bolt.
Okay.
You want to resharpen this one for me?
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I got a Harbor Freight welder too.
What? All right, so we got this next one loaded up now. Definitely has more limbs on it, so we can expect it to be kind of knotty. All right, so we're about to find out if this big log can be moved with our tractor. This thing is really heavy, and we had quite the time getting this chain on.
The Egyptians would have had this up there already. Probably saw them by hand.
What I'm going to do is square it up, and then I'm going to take a 10-inch cut across like this, another 10-inch cut down here, and then mill those two separately. And then I'll cut this one across like that, stand it up, and take the two 10-inch pieces out of that.
Check out how beautiful this poplar is.
This colors. So I can get this colors.
Well, we milled 3 large poplar logs with Alan, and that was a real treat to get to do. I think it was even cooler the second time having Alan come out since we have the sawmill. I think me and Dad both looked at it a little bit different, kind of asking different questions than the first time. Yeah, it was just cool seeing a different sawmill in action. We managed to get some really nice poplar boards out. We have about half of what we need to do the siding on the house. And so now we need to do a little bit to get this ready. First thing we want to do is stack and sticker all of our boards, and we're going to be doing it on this trailer. This lumber is not going to be going in the kiln. It's going to dry in place as siding. It goes up green. So we mainly just want to stack and sticker it so that the boards don't get all moldy. We've had times before where we leave boards stacked directly together, then the water gets on them and some fungus starts growing in between the boards. And so we don't want that to happen. So as we're stacking the lumber, we're also going to be spraying this stuff called Boracare on the boards, which is going to help with the fungus and also insect control later on too. Yeah, just absolutely beautiful lumber. That last log that went up, it was huge and it was pushing the limits of Allen's sawmill. I have this one clip right here that I really liked. You can just see how close of a call it was on that. So really cool that we were able to get a lot of lumber out, and it's just beautiful. We were talking about it almost feels like a waste. When you put it up as siding, it starts to kind of turn gray over time. Doesn't look as beautiful as when it first comes off or when it's planed down and finished with some oil. So yeah, but I mean, that's what it's for siding. All right, so we just finished getting all of these poplar boards stacked and stickered on the trailer. Every single time we do this, we're reminded of how much work it is to move the pile over, because every time you move it, it adds up quick. And we have 3 logs that we milled this out of. We ended up with 78 boards right here. I just want to give another thank you to Alan for bringing his sawmill out. That was so fun to have him out, and we're incredibly thankful for Alan. And so this lumber will be used for the siding for the house, and we'll need about double this amount to do the entire house. So that's 3 more logs that we'll be doing to get the rest of the siding. And we also sprayed all these with the Boracare, and hopefully that'll help with the fungus growth until we have time to put it up on the shed. But that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. I wanna welcome in all the new subscribers. Thank you for being a part of our journey. And also thank you to everyone that has liked and subscribed. A big thank you to everyone that's backed us over on Patreon. We really appreciate your support. We'll see you guys next time.